Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist, certified dementia practitioner, and your alternative career coach. Welcome to our career healthcare podcast and show where we talk about different ways to find your alternative career and achieve both work and financial freedom. So visit our website, drmikechua.com or alternativehealthcarecareers.com for more information. Again, thank you for watching and listening. Welcome to our show. Be awesome, be great, be excellent, ACG. Have a great day and enjoy the show. Bye-bye. What is going on, Alternative Careers Group? This is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist and certified dementia practitioner. And today we have a very special guest. Yes, we are streaming live in our Facebook group, Alternative Careers Group. Well, first of all, if you are watching live, please comment live. If you are watching on the replay, please comment replay. And I just went live in my private masterclass and tried to encourage them about this current situation. But I connected with Joel. I don't know if how you pronounce your Joel. And I just wanted to reach out to him and connect with him, and how he survived all these different scenarios in his life. So, but before I pass the microphone to him, I just would like to do a quick introduction. So, Joel Christopher is a PT with 33 years of experience who came to the U.S. on 8/8/1988. Gosh, that's a great time to remember. 8/8. That's all. Is that August?
August 8th, 1988.
August 8th, 1988, with only 800 to his name. He's been through a lot of healthcare, and economic crisis and changes, yet he survived and thrived it all with the immigrant mindset of faith, grit, resilience, and tenacity. He's here to share with us his 3 decades of experience so we all can survive and thrive through the current healthcare and economic storms and come out of them successfully. So again, thank you very much, Joel, for coming over. I really appreciate you. So again, thank you very much again. So I'm going to pass the microphone to you, sir.
All right. Thank you for your warm welcome, Mike. So I started again almost 33 years ago. I graduated from PT school on my 20th birthday, March 27, 1987. And I came here, 21 years old, really green. I mean, green as what? As an avocado, maybe greener than that.
Green,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I've never been separated from my family until that time. So it was brand new to me, brand new world. In fact, I was assigned in McAllen, Texas, where 80%, maybe 70% spoke Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I had a patient to evaluate, I had to learn Spanish quickly, and at the same time, of course, English, because I'm a native Filipino speaker. So it was the best of times and the worst of times at the time.
Was it? So on those times, how did you just learn Spanish real quickly?
Well, luckily I had 4 units of Spanish in college at UST, University of San Tomas in Manila, Philippines. Mm-hmm. And I actually aced it. I had an A grade on all four semesters. And I was only like 3 in our class, one of 3 that actually spoke conversation with the teacher. So that came in handy. In fact, this was funny. So first couple of weeks, I had needed Maria, my PT tech, to translate for me, because Mexican Spanish or Tex-Mex Spanish is different from what I learned. I learned Castilian, or what we call formal Spanish, like, que pasa instead of que pasó, Mm-hmm. So after about 3 or 4 weeks, I didn't need her anymore. And she said, "Man, you must be so smart, Joel. Mm-hmm. How did you learn Spanish in 4 weeks?" I said, "Well, thank you." But I didn't tell her that Philippines was actually under Spain for 300 years. So our words,
almost
some of them are in Spanish. And of course, I took 4 semesters of Spanish. Mm-hmm. So that was an interesting moment. And another funny thing was this, I've never tasted chicken fried steak in my life. So
chicken fried steak.
And And my coworkers were mostly Dutch, healthy people, fit, beautiful, blonde, blue-eyed physical therapists, men and women. And my boss at that time, Harvey, was actually the TPTA president, I believe, Harvey Ackerman.
I hope it's Harvey Einstein.
No. His name's Harvey Ackerman. So we were at lunch right now, okay, at that time, and then I was waiting for my chicken fried steak because I loved it so much. I ate that like 2 nights before, and I was so uncomfortable because everybody's eating salad and healthy food, including Harvey. So I made a joke, which actually was funny to them, and I thought it was funny to me. But what happened was that, oh, I guess they're just waiting to catch the chicken. And then Harvey whispered to me, said, "Did you know that chicken fried steak is actually steak cooked like chicken?" So to get out of embarrassment, I said, "Well, thank you, Harvey. You just made me 1% wiser today." So that's my excuse. Like if there's anything funny or something that I didn't know about and somebody told me what it meant, in American colloquial dialect, I say, "Oh, thank you so much. I learned, I'm 1% wiser today." So that's how I kind of got over that uneasiness during that time.
There you go. Well, could you tell us what happened in 1988, 1999, and 2008? And of course, talk about your kidney disease and your kidney transplant. That's a very inspiring story there.
Yeah, let's start with my arrival here. At that time, I think silver prices went down. There was a real estate bust in Texas, especially. And I remember the APR rate for mortgages was like 15%, 20%, really high. No one can afford homes. And then at the time, DRG, I forgot what it meant now, really changed the landscape. And these were the times where between mid-80s to like mid-90s, there was acquisitions. Like my company was swallowed by another big company, like Nova. My company was health focused and all that. So there's a lot of changes. So I went from job to job to job as a traveling PT. So I did traveling PT for like 6 years. And, every time I moved to another company, I got a raise, like 10, 15%. So I maxed out I really maxed out and optimized my income at the time. And I remember the last company I worked for, National Medical Enterprise, they own Rehab Services Corporation. And, they even got me, I haven't got them to pay for my manual therapy certification with Institute of Graduate Health, which is now St. Augustine in Florida. With I met all the gurus of manual therapy, like Stanley Paris was my teacher, Brian Mulligan, all like Grimsby, like the OGs, okay?
Yeah.
And I was really deep into it. Then, after traveling for 6 years.
Well, Ola Grimsby is really the OG because of his initials.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's right. Yeah, and then Mackenzie. I forgot his first name. Robin Mackenzie. I mean, the real OGs. And then, because I was deep into manual therapy back then. Then in '94, I opened my own practice with the support of another businessman in Virginia Beach. It lasted for about a year and a half. And then home health started back in late 94, 95. Man, I took advantage. I formed a home health staffing company from scratch. In fact, my home address was 3333 Ashway Road in Virginia Beach. And I just had my office in the garage. So in the mail, I would put Suite G, which stands for garage. And I grew that staffing agency from 0 to 18 people, speech therapists, OTs, assistants, PTs, PT assistants, in 6 months. No, I'm sorry, in 16 months, okay? Man, it was amazing at those times. Then I moved to San Antonio, where I live now. And I remember I came here on January 17, 98, and PPS was just enforced. And I kid you not, Mike, April Fool's Day, 1998, I remember it so well. Front page, San Antonio Express, half of all the home health agencies in San Antonio went from 200 and then to like less than half, actually, down to like less than 100 overnight. April Fool's Day, headline. Okay, so I knew that PDGM, because I was forewarned by the company I worked for, Medicare company called Total Home Health, that this is coming and we don't know what's going to happen. Lo and behold, so I was briefed by my boss, Chris Alonso, December 12th. And she said, these are the rates, you're only going to see so many patients, and it's going to be like 12 visits total in a period of 60 days, divided among the 3 disciplines. I'm like, holy crap, I got to prepare. Now, in the meantime, though, I've been focusing on really going back to online marketing. And I'll tell you more about my delve into online marketing a little bit later. So I studied while I was on dialysis, which is another story, okay? I studied, like Russell Brunson, Expert Secrets. I mean, I went back to studying online marketing again. In fact, I actually applied the number one skill I learned when I was still in online marketing between 99 and 2010, because I quit physical therapy from 99 because of DRG and went into internet marketing. And I was known back then as Joel Christopher, the Masterlistbuilder. And this book, I actually co-authored this book from concept to number 1 in 3 categories on Amazon, the big list of Amazon, using only email marketing, no ads, no social media back then. Again, this was March 27, 2003, and it went to the top of all of Amazon, second only to Harry Potter number 4, because she pre-released, J.K. Rowling pre-released it, okay? But anyways, going back to PDGM, I knew a lot of changes were going to happen because I saw it, 20 years ago with PPS, and 33 years ago, okay, with DRG. And this is going to be worse. Lo and behold, as you got the notice, Mike, back during your Christmas party, remember? You shared that with us. February 5th, I got a phone call from our HR department, Kim, crying, bawling actually, and saying, Joel, we're closing down because Medicare has not paid us since December. I don't know if you're going to get your paycheck for the last 2 weeks. Okay? And that happened. This was February 5th, 2.5 months ago, before they announced, the WHO, World Health Organization, announced, So
I guess they were trying to survive, right?
Yeah, they went out of business. Mm-hmm. They were among the first ones in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. And, left a lot of employees scrambling. A lot of people scrambling, at least from our company. So now, I don't know about you, Mike. What happened to, like, you're in Tennessee, right? So what was the effect of PDGM?
Well, in my case, I was fired because I got like other stuff going on. They found out I have all this clinic and everything, so they fired me. So I wasn't able to claim unemployment, and it is what it is. And after they fired me, they fired some PTA, some other therapists too. Just recently, they let go some more PTAs and quotas.
Are they
And
still surviving?
yeah, they're a big company.
Wow.
LHC Extended Care. They will be. They're going to survive, obviously.
Because right
Uh,
now we're not even allowed to see, like, even our home health in-person patients because of the lockdown
mhm.
enforced by the mayor and the Bexar County commissioner here in San
Mhm.
Antonio.
Wow.
So it's tough. We're starting telehealth. Like last
Mhm.
week, we started that.
Well, that's good. Do you know the reimbursement process when it comes to that, or
Because I'm
they're just providing it for
immunosuppressed for
free?
my kidney transplant, I haven't really inquired because, again, as soon as I pivoted into doing and focusing and getting my side hustle into my full freedom lifestyle hustle, which is now what I'm focused on, since February 5th, I never looked back. And again, I cut down by force. I had to cut down 70%. I lost 70% of my income because of total home health going bankrupt. So I only saw 30% in February and March with a non-Medicaid agency. And because of my immunosuppressed system, because of my kidney transplant a year and a half ago, I had to decide that my last day was April 1st, which was actually the fifth year anniversary of me being on dialysis, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us
so
about that, Joel. I mean, you're such an inspiration to me. So for those people who are watching live or on the replay, I don't know if you know it. I don't know if you've been following Joel. He Before all this happened, he was doing Facebook Live and sharing his dialysis process, and it was a heartbreaking moment because every day he would go live in his dialysis chair in the dialysis machine, and then here I am, healthy, quote unquote healthy, trying to complain about life, and I see him doing Facebook Live, you know encouraging everybody, hey, I'm here in dialysis, but here's what you need to do, boom, 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 boom. And I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of circumstances you're going through right now, Alternative Careers Group, but this is the perfect example of how you can survive and how you look at life in different situations in light. So be encouraged. And after those dialysis moment from Joel, all of a sudden he was doing social media marketing and he was looking for a kidney transplant person. And to tell the truth, I was actually, I want to help this guy, to the point that I was sharing all his posts and everything. And last
thank you.
year, correct me if I'm wrong, Joel, last year he found a guy
No,
that is
actually,
willing.
2 years ago.
2 years ago? Okay. All right.
2 years ago, April 18th.
Oh gosh. Two
So
years
two
ago he
days
found a
ago,
guy.
yeah,
And then now it's been a year now since you had that kidney transplant.
year and a half.
So,
Yeah, about 21 months. Yeah.
oh wow. Oh wow. Can you tell us that story, Joel, and how
Okay,
you
so just a quick
went through that and everything?
backstory. Okay, see,
Mhm.
I was born and raised in the Philippines. When I was about an infant, maybe a year old, maybe a year and a half, I don't remember now. Oh, well, my parents don't remember now, but my mother, this was in a small town in Tabango, Leyte, Philippines. Okay, very small town, backwoods, small farming and fishing village, and my mother saw and smelled my urine to be brown, foamy, and foul smelling. Now,
Are
she
you talking
called
about
my
my skin or
she called she called my papa, who happened to be a medical doctor.
Mhm. Wow.
Diagnosed me right away, took me to the nearest hospital, which is about an hour and a half, saved my life.
Wow.
I mean, it was divine providence that I was born with my father as a doctor that knew what to do. Because see, IgA nephropathy, which is an autoimmune disease where my
What's that again?
antibodies, IgA nephropathy,
IgA nephropathy
is the name of my kidney condition.
What does the IgA mean? Immunoglobulin?
Yes, A. Exactly.
Okay.
Where my antibodies and antigens fight my own kidney, kill my own kidney slowly. Unbeknownst to me, again, this was back in 67 when I was born, so it must have been in 68, 69. The technology, especially in the Philippines, was not that advanced.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, back then and in the world, So I had, in fact, I don't even remember what happened. I do remember this incessant fear of death. I remember I was like 3 or 4 years old. My sister reminded me of this. Because I was allowed no salt, to eat no salt. I remember I ingested salt water, and I went to my mother and said, "Ma, I don't want to die," bawling, crying. I don't want to die. And for some reason, when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, I had this incessant fear of dying that I would hold my breath for like 45 seconds, 60 seconds, like while laying on my mom's lap, and then I would say, so I hold it and I say, and then after I can't hold it no longer, I would cry out to my mother, "Ma, I don't want to die. I don't want to die." In our language, "Ayoko pa mamatay," which is I don't want to die. Now, when I was 9 years old, I was in 4th grade, and the teacher said, "Write or draw something that affected your life immensely." Again, this happened when I was about a year and a half. I don't know, for some reason, it came out of my subconscious mind, where I drew a boy in a hospital bed with dextrose. I don't know where that came from. It came out of my consciousness. So anyway, so I was on salt-free diet till 8 years old. I remember I was 8 or 9.
How could you do a salt-free diet in the Philippines?
No salt at all. It was like bland food. In fact, first time I ate fried chicken with salt, it was like manna from heaven. So I thought, and I got addicted to it because I thought I was cured. All right. Little did I know that, this autoimmune disease stayed and got worse every year, so that by the time I was 34, 35, I had blood in my urine.
You didn't know.
Night,
it just got worse and worse.
So I went to a nephrologist, Dr. Diamond, and she did a biopsy of my kidney because she knew from my history that it was something about my kidney. Lo and behold, I was already in stage 3, meaning I only had like 30, 40% function in both my kidneys. Then,
were you asymptomatic?
If I look back, because I've always been born with a lot of energy. Like I used to be a marathon runner. I used to be a power lifter, and I love to dance. I was very active. I was really thin and fit until I came to the US. When I came in 88, I blew up by at least 30, 45 pounds.
That's
within
me.
Like the first 3 to 6 months. Okay. So I was warned by my family doctor that if I don't, she said, I remember this, said, if you don't lose a lot of weight fast and you don't change your stressful lifestyle, because at the time I was speaking all over the world, traveling, being the master list builder. Okay. And then I said, and he said, you change your habits, you change your lifestyle, you get rid of stress and lose a lot of weight, or else you're either going to die in 5 to 8 to 10 years, or you're going to be in dialysis for life. And I said, okay. So I hit rock bottom. I remember the date, June 18, 2020. So I challenged myself, because whenever I'm in crisis, I challenge myself. So I challenged myself to lose, get this, 30 pounds in 30 days. And I did it. I mean, I lost 29 pounds in 33 days. And then a year
Is
and a half
this in a
later,
healthy way, I assume?
in a healthy way, yeah.
In a healthy way.
Because I discovered, in fact, I wrote a Kindle book about it, Fat to Fit Fast. Lose 15 pounds in just 15 days and keep it off for life. Because again, I lost 29 pounds, which is almost a pound a day.
I remember you were promoting that book. Yeah. Several years ago.
I used this actually. I launched this and it went to #1 in Amazon Kindle in 3 categories within like 6 to 12 hours. Okay, because again, I've done it before. Remember, and get this. Okay, it was my way of generating leads and a list of people who are potentially healthy and health conscious, so they can donate to me. So I did a campaign at kidneyforjoel.com where I basically strategized this and using social media, get this, Mike, in less than 12 months, okay? In fact, I launched that campaign April 19th, which was yesterday, back in 2017, okay? And I kid you not, in 90 days after I launched that campaign, I had 17 potential living kidney donors. In 6 months, actually not even, in September, I had 32 potential living kidney donors. In 1 year, I had more than that. So I had 42. And all I needed to do was 1. So finally, April 18th, we met. Actually, April 19th, we met. Me and my donor, Chris. That was 2 years ago. And I was transplanted 2018, July 10th. In fact, I had to self-isolate and quarantine myself for about 6 months straight. So this self-quarantine is nothing new to me. Nothing new to me. Okay?
Yeah.
I learned to appreciate life, that I live my life as if it's my last day, because literally I almost died 3 times in my lifetime. 3 times. Okay. And, I can really say, and I just posted this on my Facebook, but Virgil said, the greatest wealth is our health. To me, it's the only wealth we have right now. It doesn't matter if you make billions of dollars and you're dead, you're the richest person in a cemetery.
That's true.
That's why, I became a minimalist almost. Like this house I live in, it's too big for me and my son. Eventually I'm going to move back to the Philippines, retire in my own town, maybe broadcast, on my own TV show from the island. That's my goal. And I want to do that in 5 years. And that's,
Who wouldn't?
I'm sorry.
Who wouldn't? I mean, that's my ultimate goal too, right?
That's where it's going right now.
Yeah.
Whether it's health, whether it's business, everything is moving online. That's why we're doing this Recession Proof giveaway and virtual summit, which you are a part of as a contributor and a speaker. So that's
Cool.
why we're doing that.
Well, tell us about that Recession Proof summit that you're trying to, and who are the speakers that you're going to be inviting in stuff like that.
Well, there's okay. So I've built a lot of relationships with peeps in high places, influencers, business leaders. Because again, I was there back in '99 when everybody got started. Okay, there were a handful of us that were called so-called internet marketing gurus, and I hang out with them, like Russell Brunson. Well, actually, Russell Brunson came in the second wave. Russell Brunson's mentor, Mark Joyner, okay, brilliant guy. Corey Rudel, who was one of the pioneers, he was, in fact, he died young. I mean, he changed the internet marketing world when I was only like in his 20s. Brilliant guy, nice guy, and I've hang out with them, like Frank Kern. I remember meeting him in 2003 at a big seminar. So now I've contacted them. In fact, many of them helped me in getting the story of my kidney donor search. So now I told them, I want to help out the world and really build a list of people who are in dire straits right now, economically, health-wise, and all that. Because guess what? 22 million Americans alone filed for unemployment. That's not even including us. I haven't filed yet. And then, I had a business. I haven't even filed for a SBA loan, because I'm really dead set on this. So I've been focused on this for the last, 2 months, which is this. Okay. Essentially, I banded together with now we have about 180, 190 contributors, gift givers. I call them generous gift giving gurus, giveaway gift giving gurus that you will see at Recession Proof. In fact, you probably want to share your link in the comments below, Mike, but it's at recessionproofgiveaway.com. And we're offering free information, free apps, free software that you can actually use to start your online marketing and your online business venture. Then on May 4th to the 6th, you'll see a top lineup of speakers, okay, at Recession Proof Giveaway. And below the opt-in form at Recession Proof Giveaway, you'll see at least the top 20 gifts that you will download in the form of ebooks, in the form of information, apps, toolkits, workbooks, and all that. All you need is one. Focus on one, and then go at it. So this morning, I started the Recession Proof 20-day challenge for the next 20 days. So 20-day challenge in 2020, which starts today, 4/20/2020. I know 4/20 has a different meaning in the world. and then it ends on May 8th. May 10th. So from 4/20/2020 to 5/10/2020, we're doing this Recession Proof Challenge. I started today with what I call the success formula, at least in my experience, in losing a lot of weight fast. Like in here, I laid out the 6-step formula called Be New. B stands for belief, E is for energize, N is for nourish or nutrition, E is for educate, first W is water, and then the 6th W is win. And I'm going to explain to that in the next 6 days, each step of the way. And of course, even God rested on the 7th day, so we rest on Sunday. So that's really, in essence, what this Recession Proof giveaway. And you're one of the contributors. Like, what are you contributing to the giveaway program, Mike?
I'm going to offer them the mentor course that I've been teaching, the MMT course, the mentor course, MENTOR. First is letter M, meet a need. You got to find that need. You got to find that niche in order for you to be able to move on to your next level. And that way you have to identify that niche. And letter E, next letter E is educate. You'll learn how to educate the people in that niche that you're trying to serve. And letter N is basically networking. You got to learn how to network with the people in that specific niche that you are serving. Letter T is actually team. You have to find a team of people that's actually going to push you to your next level, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. And letter O is basically one-on-one coaching, how you coach people, how you teach other people how to do what you're doing in that specific niche. And last letter is letter R, teaching you how to find that repeat or recurring revenue. So it's called MMT or mentor course. Mm-hmm. Mentor course. So
I love what you're doing with the group, Mike. I mean, it's amazing. The energy level you have and the dedication, the passion, man. I wish I was like your age. I'm 53 now.
You don't look like you're 53.
Well, thank you.
You look like you're just 52.
Because I took care of myself. I mean, I had to detoxify myself for the last 10 years. I had to clean out. I mean, I've
I
always
bet,
been,
yeah.
like I don't really drink alcohol, not even beer, and I've never done drugs. But see, the problem with what happened to me back in '88, starting '88, was that food became my drug.
Yeah.
After I went into online marketing, I stopped exercising. I really sat on my bottom, working in front of the computer. And then, I traveled a lot, speaking and all this, and, not good food at the airports or in the airplane, it was a stressful life. So now I've minimized all that. All I want to do is stay at home, stay safe, stay alive, and make money.
There you go.
And make a difference and impact in the world. Simple.
Excellent.
Simple.
Perfect. Well, again, thank you very much, Joel. I appreciate you for coming over, for inspiring us, and for bringing out the best in us. So again, if you are interested, Alternative Careers Group, he has his website, Recession Proof, whatever you call that, Recession Proof Secrets.
Giveaway.com. But eventually it'll be recessionproofsecrets.com.
Okay. All right. There you go.
And then Mike can share your link on the comment page.
We're going to share that special link downstairs, our affiliate link, and that way we can bring out the best in you. Again, thank you very much, Joel. Appreciate you. And before I let you go, guys, always remember the word FAST, F-A-S-T. Letter F, find friends that will push you to your next level, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. Joel has been hanging out with awesome people, like Russell Brunson. He named all these gurus that I don't even know. So find friends that will push you to your next level, because you are the average of 5 people you hang out with. And letter A, you got to learn how to take action. All this stuff that we're doing, he's giving out free giveaways. I'm giving out and offering some of my courses, and these are free videos. Obviously, it's not going to do me good. It's not going to do Joel good if you don't take action on it. Guess what he did? He had that kidney disease. He had dialysis. He had a kidney transplant. Do you think he's going to get that kidney donation instantly within 5 years without him taking action? Guess what? It didn't do him good. He had to take action in order for him to survive. And he mentioned it. He had to do it, not just for himself, but also for his son. You do this. You have to find something, guys, that you are really passionate about. Find that passion and the profit will follow. All right. What's the next letter? Letter S. You got to learn how to shoot for the moon. Keep shooting, guys. Keep shooting. Why? Because when you're going to keep on shooting it, because if you're going to miss it, you're going to be landing with the stars. I'm landing with Joel right now. He's one of the star in this show and this Recession Proof Secret. And last but not the least, guys, letter T. Not timeout, not Tim Tebow, but teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, you're actually understanding it more. And that's what Joel is going to do. And that's what he's been doing. He did therapy for 1988 to 1990s. And then he went to be a master list builder, like an internet marketer from year 2000 to 2010. And he was teaching that during that time. Remember, because when you're teaching it, you're actually understanding it. Do you guys think he can? I don't speak English well. English is not my first language. Joel talked about it earlier. He doesn't speak Spanish. Do you guys think we would learn a second language if we weren't teaching it and talking and doing it? Why? Because like what I said, when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it and saying it, you're actually understanding it more. All right. So if you want to teach, if you want to find that niche, if you want to be an awesome, whatever therapist, marketer or whatever, you got to teach it, guys. All right. Again, thank you very much, Joel. Appreciate you. Any last parting wisdom for us?
Well, one of the things that I will be sharing in our Facebook group once you all join Recession Proof Giveaway and Recession Proof Secrets is this. You know how I connected with all these big influencers in different industries, especially in direct marketing? Well, I have a way of doing that. I'll tell you what. Russell Brunson talks about it in Traffic Secrets. He calls it a Dream 100. Okay. And he basically learned this from a guy whom I actually met, maybe 16 years ago. His name is Chet Holmes. And he wrote a book called The Ultimate Sales Machine, okay, where he would send packages and letters and lumpy mail to all these, to his Dream 100, to the people that he wants to connect with, okay? Now, I planted the seeds 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, okay? And I kid you not, folks, I contacted, of my Dream 100, I contacted about 92 of these big influencers, top leaders in that industry. 82 said yes, okay? And of the 82, 72 wanted to join, actually, said, we want to join your campaign, all right? Now, I did this without mailing anything, without using the phone. Primarily, it was Messenger. Okay? Facebook Messenger, and maybe email. And get this, folks, okay? Again, no one has heard about me for like 10 years because I was out of the internet marketing world. But the ones who still remember me, okay, answered right away, like within hours, if not 24 hours, okay? And I'm going to share with you that secret of how I did it. Now, from that core group of, the top 30, now we've grown to how many contributors now? Almost 200. And you'll just look, okay? In the next coming days and 2 weeks and 20 days when we go through this campaign, you'll be seeing hundreds of contributors and you'll be seeing thousands of members. In 2 days alone, we built a list of almost 1,000 as of last night. I don't know how many it is now, okay? And that's the secret. That's how I was able to find 42 living kidney donors, and I only needed one, by using what I call coin. And I'll tell you more about it after you join through Mike's link, Recession Proof giveaway and recessionproofsecrets.com. And with that, thank you so much, Mike. I truly appreciate your time. And folks, thank you for your time. If there's anything at all that I can help you with, please let me know. And I'd like to be more active in ACG now and in the near future.
Awesome.
Maraming salamat, Mike. Mabuhay.
Well, thank you very much. Maraming salamat din. Again, thank you very much. Again, thank you, ACG. Be awesome, be great, be excellent, and I will see you around. I hope you enjoyed the show. Check out our website at drmikechua.com or alternativehealthcarecareers.com for more information. Again, ACG, be awesome, be great, be excellent. Thank you, and hope to see you on our next episode. Goodbye.